There are many ways of honoring actors or musicians who are no longer here. Tribute artists, impersonators, and so on. AI is just another way to keep the memory alive. So please, don't hate on it. Thank you.
Welcome back to Talking Elvis. If you're a fan of Elvis Presley, then it would be great if you could like and subscribe to the channel. I want to talk a little bit about AI today. It's quite topical. I spend way too much time on social media, and I'll be honest, some of the AI things that I have seen recently have blown my mind. I could easily make an hour-long video of clips, but I've put together maybe 15 minutes of snippets which I want to share. Before we get on to the video, which I have really mixed emotions about, because there are some pretty nasty parodies, but there is some stuff which quite frankly blew my mind. Before that though, I want to talk a little bit about the photographs. I've mentioned before that one of my hobbies is dating photographs of Elvis. I can do this by looking at what he's wearing, looking at his hair, which watch he is wearing, which ring is on his finger, all that sort of thing. And I'm quite good at it. In fact, people send me photographs pretty much every day and ask me if I can date it, or they'll send me pictures which perhaps they have not seen before. One thing that's very cool is there are new photographs all the time. You may have seen the video I did about when I met Anita Wood. I mentioned that Elvis took the train with Cliff Cleaves after he finished Jailhouse Rock. And like 1 week ago, a photograph of the two of them turned up. Amazing. Mixed amongst all this are photographs which have been altered by AI. This is something I'm dead against, and I will share just a couple of examples here. This photograph here is a great picture, but I can see by the posture right away that something is off. At the same time, I completely recognize the facial expression. Then I look a little bit closer and I can see a button on his shirt. And then I say, okay, I know that photograph. I know it's from July '69, and I know the blue shirt he was wearing did not have any buttons on it. So then I go to my July '69 file, and then I find the original picture. Another great photograph is this one from the November 1970 family photo shoot. I have no doubt the pictures that we have from that day have been heavily cropped. So at first glance, this has a bit of a wow factor. But as soon as I see Elvis's arm not touching Lisa, I can see that it has been altered. This is the original photograph. Okay, let's do one more. This one here from Hawaii in March 1977. One thing that I'm also able to do is see when a photograph has been reversed. I can tell by the way Elvis smiles. I know straight away that the top Elvis is wearing has no sleeves. And I also see that the hat is completely wrong. And then, notwithstanding the old man's hand, this is the original photograph from that day. I mean, seriously, why bother to flip the picture and then take out Ginger and Rosemary Alden? I'm not a fan of colorizing photographs either. Personally, I prefer them unaltered. Let's go to the topic of the video then, the AI videos. I've put a little selection together, which I hope you will enjoy seeing. I'm not judging either way. What I will say is it's quite scary what's going on. It's getting better and better all the time. There would always be some issue with regards to, say, his hair or his eyes, or his mouth wouldn't work in sync. But to be honest, I've been really impressed by a lot of this. And what's really hit me is his voice. Now, I'm not sure how they're made. It looks like there's an app called Sora. And most clips are very short, can just be a matter of a few seconds. I don't know what's involved in putting these things together. It might be very time consuming. I also see people wearing like homemade jumpsuits or trying to dress like offstage Elvis. Is that really what's going on? But there are other clips that are really creative. And I'm like, wow, what we have now is the ability for Elvis to sing anything you want him to sing. Some of this has been done by fans. That will become evident. And there's obviously knowledge of his voice at the time period that they're trying to portray in the videos. So this first clip is a young Elvis, and you'll see at the back it actually says Louisiana Hayride, and they've got his high voice. And then you'll see two quick other clips from the 70s.
Well, James asked me to do a concert, so here we go. Got a brand new rhythm, gonna roll all night, shaking in the spotlight.
You wandered in like the evening breeze, turned my lonesome heart into a melody. Every beat I play. When the night gets lonely and the stars all fade, I keep on walking, baby, where the memories are made. I got a heartbeat rolling like a runaway train, and it leads me back to you through the fire.
As fast as AI is growing, it is still early days, but it opens real potential to somehow mixing this with a hologram, using real audio from Elvis. And really, it makes me feel like the sky is the limit. You can even have him doing television commercials.
Cools a hot beat like an ice cold Coca-Cola. Listen here. Take a little moment, take a little smile, open up a bottle, rest a while, refreshing and ready wherever you go.
Hi, I'm Elvis Presley. When I'm home in Memphis, I want a place that's comfortable, solid, and got a little style. That's why I opened my own furniture store. From this velvet armchair to that sweet sofa back there.
Folks, when you want your records to sound just the way they ought to, you need one of these. It's the new RCA Victrola, and it plays smooth as a breeze.
Spin it round, let the music flow, clear and bright from the knee.
I've absolutely no idea how they do it. Especially the furniture guy, Elvis. How does he make the background? Does he dress himself up in all these clothes and somehow impose Elvis's face? I don't know. But honestly, it's quite entertaining. You can even have Elvis in a quiz show and on late night talk shows, something that he never did.
Mr. Presley, you ready?
I'm all set, baby.
Name something you find in a honeymoon suite.
Oh, that's easy. Room service and a do not disturb sign the size of Texas.
Let's see if it's here.
You can message the creator directly and ask him to mention somebody's name. I found this clip to be quite hilarious because Angelo is my father's name. On the other clip where he mentions Johnny Pants, the voice is so accurate, even down to how Elvis would say, mm-hmm.
You know, people always ask me who's the best friend I ever had, and I tell them the fellow's name's Angelo. We grew up together back in Memphis. He could make you laugh when things were rough. And
You mentioned earlier there's a man you call the toughest guy you know. Who is that?
that's John. Folks around Memphis call him Johnny Pants. He's been with me since the early club days.
Johnny Pants.
Mm-hmm. Slim fella, wears these high-waisted jeans. Man, I was down in Memphis, and my buddy Jeff about. Now, that's a cat you don't want to cross. He's built like a telephone pole, and he moves like smoke. He taught me this little number right here.
Uh-huh.
You step in, keep your balance, and bam!
Now, that's not what I expected to see on your arm tonight, Elvis.
This here is Scatter. He likes the spotlight more than I do, man.
Oh, yeah? What's this?
Oh, now you're sure.
You remember the first Japanese word you learned?
I sure do, man. When I first landed in Tokyo, a driver leaned in and said, Otsukare-sama. It took me a second. I said it back, probably all wrong, but everybody smiled.
I particularly like the Johnny Pants one. If you're not mocking Elvis, then I'm okay with it. It's just a bit of entertainment. I'm still baffled to how it's made. Does that guy really wear a purple jumpsuit? And although the monkey is not a chimpanzee, the creator does know the name Scatter. This, I thought, was also very good, although the hairstyle and sideburns don't match, and Elvis would probably say mother and not mama. I thought, it's pretty good.
I'm not perfect. I'm far from it, but one thing I try to always do is what my mama taught me, and that's to treat others the way I want to be treated.
In this next clip, the uniform is wrong, but it did make me go, wow.
There you go, ma'am. Thank you. You folks make me feel right at home here in Friedberg. Appreciate it. Well, let me sign this one for you.
Lonely nights in Friedberg town, my heart can't find its way. A soldier's song keeps me strong till love returns someday.
And then we get to the movies very akin to the films that Elvis made. And it's again the voice. I really don't know how it's done, but there's times where his voice sounds like it did in Love Me Tender, or there's times like it sounds like it's from Harem Scarum. Take a look.
Man, I swear I cannot wait until AI replaces me so I can stop doing these stupid movies.
You chase the spotlight, think it's going to fix everything, then you find out it's just another kind of lonely.
I know what you mean. People clap, lights flash, and when you get home, it's just you and the choir.
You and I both know this town's had its fill of trouble. I'm not looking to add more, just to end it.
And you'd better be quick with that promise, kid.
I reckon so.
You look like you're having a good time.
I am.
You? With you here? Don't see how I couldn't.
Then let's listen. Hey, Mr. Rhythm, keep that beat in line. We're stepping out, we're feeling fine.
You know, darling, every time you walk in this place, the whole world goes quiet for me.
You always say things like that, and I never know if you mean
I
them.
wouldn't say it if I didn't. I can't help it. You make me forget the noise. You keep bringing me refills like that, I'm liable to forget my lines.
Well, Mr. Presley, I figure a man ought to stay cool when he's working under these lights.
Call that work? Feels more like a holiday with you smiling at me.
Careful, cowboy.
The canyon waits for boots and hearts. The trail is long yet we depart. Steel and rain ain't won the west. Only courage and a beating chest. Morning sun feels fine out here, doesn't it? Lake still's a mirror. Good sign we're gonna get a bite. Back home we used to spend whole Saturdays like this. Funny thing about the trail. Makes a man hear his own heart louder than the coyotes. Nights like this you can't hide from much.
There was a clip there in that part that reminded me of Follow That Dream. So maybe that's how it's done. I mentioned that some of it looks to be done by fans, as there's also interpretations of things that actually happened.
You hear them out there running their mouths, making up stories about me, telling lies just to sell a paper. Will you tell those reporters I don't take kindly to it? I'll tear their tongues out by the roots. You hear me? Hey, hey up! Pick them off, fellas. Now everybody just stay cool. We're gonna keep it going. When the storm rolls in, I'm still by your side. Every shadow fades. I don't pay any attention to rumors. I don't pay any attention to movie magazines. I don't read them because they're all junk.
Elvis had a very distinctive laugh, and I was impressed with how they got this one down.
Thank you very much. Anyone out there got a joke for me? Who's there? Amal who?
Shook up.
Oh, man. You got me, brother. Say you'll stay just a little while longer. Whoa. Well, hey there, darling. I love you too, honey. You all right? All right, watch your step. Good evening, everybody. It has been a long road. I figure I might just take a little rest with y'all. Oh, man.
Would it have been very cool if Elvis was in Star Trek?
Helm, how's our approach vector?
Steady, Captain. We'll slip into orbit in 30 seconds.
Good. Keep her smooth. I like my landings cooler than a midnight breeze. Your world is something to behold, but it's you that keeps stealing my attention.
Captain, I did not expect a traveler from the stars to speak with such warmth.
Warmth is universal, darling.
What in the name of AI is this? Captain, I believe it is the 20th century singer, Elvis Presley.
And then there's clips like this.
All right, y'all, watch this. Quick jab, cross, and bam, high kick coming up. Hey, nice. Block, chop, front kick. That's how the king does karate, baby.
I find these following clips very entertaining. Elvis talks about COVID-19, and one thing that's particularly funny, as I understand the American government has closed down at the moment, Elvis is in charge of NASA.
Mr. Presley, there are rumors that a new video game wants to include you as a playable character. Will you sign off on that?
Well, sir, no, I don't believe I will. I appreciate folks wanting to put me in those things, but I've never cared for video. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a real honor for me to be asked by the president to sing for you tonight. I can't tell you what that means to me.
Elvis, you were terrific. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. President. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Friends, it's been a real honor to be up here today. President Reagan asked me to sing for this great occasion, and I can't tell you how proud I am he did. You know, darling, I don't usually talk about the future, but I feel like I ought to say this. Somewhere down the line around the year 2020, folks are going to meet a real mean sickness. They call it COVID-19. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Elvis Presley, and for the duration of this government shutdown, I'm the one speaking for NASA. Out past the moon, we got a visitor, the 3i Atlas mothership. Big fella, about the size of Memphis.
As I said, I could have made this video 1 hour long. There is so much stuff out there, including Elvis winning an Oscar for A Star Is Born and thanking Barbra Streisand. In these two little clips, we see Elvis in The Godfather and also in Cleopatra.
Come to me on a Friday night asking for justice, and yet you never once shared a word. Not a hello, not even a thank you.
Mr. Presley, I swore I would have, but I didn't know who else to turn to.
Respect, son.
You think because you wear gold and sit in the shade, you can break a man's back and call it duty?
You were born to serve, slave. Be grateful I let you live. On this mountain of sand and stone, I found a heart I can call my own. Stars may rise and empires fall, but your eyes outshine them all.
You can heap gold on every plate in this hall, Your Majesty, but it won't buy loyalty. Not mine, not the people's.
Loyalty is bought with fear, traveler, and you seem to be running out of it.
Fear's a poor meal, Pharaoh. You call yourself ruler of the Nile, but you look at me and tell me you don't feel it. I was born to lead, and no throne of gold can change what's in the blood.
You stand in my hall with a singer swagger and dare challenge the son of...
Come on, fellas, let's dance. Yeah! You swing steel, I swing steel strings.
Sand turns to gold where your shadow used to lie.
He is even in Titanic, and I find this bit where he's eating to be very convincing.
Gotta say, this is the finest roast beef I've had east of Memphis.
You make it sound like a song title.
Maybe I'll write one after dessert.
I'd like to hear that. What would it be about?
Take it, please, there's room. You'll stay above the water.
No, darling, it's yours. You need it more than I do.
Drown, Elvis, I can't let you.
I'd rather sink than see you go under. You'll be all right.
I've never watched the Indiana Jones movies, but I'm sure I would do if Elvis was in it. I'll also include a clip of Elvis in King Kong.
See now, darling, let's dance. Click. Whoa, almost stepped on your toes. Thank you kindly. Still got it. Let's get you to the museum.
Easy now, partner. I'm just here for the little blue-eyed fella. Don't make me raise my voice. All right, sweetheart.
Elvis!
Not for long, darling. Hang on tight.
Stop that car!
Little gift for you, boys. That's rocking.
Broken track ahead!
Trust me.
Your light leads me home. Though the night may roar and the skies may tear, I'll never let you go.
Elvis! It's coming closer!
That's her, Cap. Big as a nightmare and twice as ugly. Skull Island.
Folks say no one comes back.
Well, reckon we'll give them something new to talk about.
Palm trees swaying, moonlight playing, carry me over the sea.
Easy now, darling. I'm getting you out of here.
Thank you. I thought I was gone.
Stay close.
There in the hush where the wild vines climb, your eyes outshine the moonlight's rhyme. Easy, darling, stay behind me.
It's enormous.
I've got you.
When the night wind sighs through the jungle trees, I hear a lonely heart calling out for me.
You should leave me. Save yourself.
Not a chance.
Go for your light, darling.
A little farther.
Elvis, that thing is tearing the whole jungle apart.
Let them tear each other. Our ticket off this rock is down by the lagoon.
Whatever that is, it ain't coming for an autograph. Moonlight on the velvet vines, heartbeats keeping jungle time. I found a rhythm, found a rhyme, and I ain't gonna let it slide. Chain that thunder.
Control, this is Ranger 1. I'm circling the big fella now.
Just like the army footage from Freeburg, this little clip also blew me away. It's just a very short clip. I'll play that, and then we'll finish up before chatting at the very end with Elvis when he went to the moon.
Friends, life is all about choices. Please make the right ones. The wrong ones change everything.
I wonder if he was staring back. Tonight, I'm going up there to shake his hand.
Out here, the world is just a blue light, darling, and you and I are free to fall.
Never thought I'd hear a love song in the middle of the Sea of Tranquility.
Guidance is drifting. I'm showing 8 degrees off nominal. Copy, I'm seeing it too. RCS fuel is bleeding fast.
A rocket boot, silver suit, we're lighting up the dark. Got a swing in my step like a comet with a spark.
You know, partner, I sang in some wild places, but I never figured I'd be belting tunes 200,000 miles from Memphis.
Well, space has a way of humbling a man. You ready to take her down?
I'm ready. Let's see if this old hunk of moonlight can dance.
Then
Hey there, starman splashing in the blue. The moon let you go and the sea brought you through. Silverbird falling, hearts are calling. Welcome home to the sun and sand.
Dust layer thinner than we expected. I'm setting the probe now. Copy that, Elvis. Seismic readings jumping. Something's moving out there. Then we better move quick.
Well, now, would you look at that? Whole world just hanging there like a blue dime in the window. Never figured I'd sing in Vegas and land on the moon in the same lifetime.
Well, we're riding a silver bird, higher than the cloud line, boys. Gonna light that candle, shake the world with a thundering noise. We ran the numbers, checked the wires, now it's time to fly. Leave the blue behind.
Never thought I'd feel lonely with the whole world right in front of me. Trapped here, looking at home like it's a dream. Feels like I'm singing to the stars and no one can hear. But I'm not giving up.
Controls hold steady, Daryl. She's running smooth as a pink Cadillac.
When the world is blue and tiny, hanging over gray, I find a brand new gravity every time you stay.
What do you think? Good or bad? Anybody that knows me knows I can be very protective towards Elvis, very defensive. I think it's natural if you're a fan. Personally, I don't see this as mocking him, and I find it all to be quite entertaining. Elvis fans I know can be dismissive of anything that is not original. There's complaints about remixes, there's complaints about FTD releasing all the outtakes, which essentially Elvis didn't want people to hear. But there's fans who want everything. The scary thing about some of these clips are they are so good. Will we end up in a future where everything has been altered and nobody knows what is real anymore? Like when you watch the news on the BBC, the little clip that I played at the very beginning of the person posting saying that it was a tribute to Elvis, just like ETAs are, and not to hate on it. Would you agree? I would argue that some of the ETAs are more detrimental to Elvis's image than some entertaining AI. But it could get out of hand, right? Slight mixed feelings about it all. But overall, I thought it was enjoyable. And I've seen so much of it recently that I did think it was worth compiling some clips onto a video. I don't think there's anything wrong with being open-minded. What do you think? I'd like to hear your comments. Let's see if I've opened Pandora's box. Thank you for watching. Again, if you're a fan of Elvis, have seen some previous videos on the channel and you have enjoyed them but not yet subscribed, please do so. I really would appreciate it. It encourages me to keep going. That was AI Elvis. Do let me know what you think.
If people don't like what I post, they can move right along. Pound sand.